February is Jewish Disability Awareness Acceptance and Inclusion Month, and it was established in 2009. This week's Parsha, Teteveh, is filled with specifications about the details of the priestly vestments, what color the threads should be, the stones, what part of the body should be that needs to be covered with what fabric. That is not all that the Parsha covers. At the very beginning of the Parsha, the following sentence appears: "You shall further instruct the Israelites to bring you clear oil of beaten olives for lighting, for kindling lamps regularly." Or, in other words, the children of Israel are commanded to bring pure olive oil for the Ner Tamid, a constantly burning light above the sanctuary. What is the purpose of the Ner Tamid? Traditionalists and folks much wiser than me view the Ner Tamid, the eternal light, as the symbol of God's ever-presence. The eternal light that is in every Jewish house of worship is one of the architectural consistencies that welcome all to the spirit of Torah. It serves as a reminder that all are invited to pray and reflect, to be part of a community, to learn and to teach, to meditate and sing. The Ner Tamid is a beacon during family cycle events. It holds steady when we cry, contemplate, when we laugh and hold our community close. The Ner Tamid guides us to Torah. Poets, sailors, and dreamers alike rely on light to inspire, to call, and to hope. Oseh Shalom is no different. Who are the we that the Ner Tamid signals? Who is Oseh Shalom welcoming? Who are we providing the comfort of the light? The simple answer is everyone. If you seek Torah, then you're welcome to our community. That is beauty, poetry, hospitality at its very best. But how does that translate into actions? How do we welcome? How do we translate the theoretical welcome to the physical welcome? How do we become pragmatically welcoming? How do we become accessible to all? In the tradition of the great Jewish scholars, both past and present, we engage in study. We research, we discuss, we disagree, we dig deep, we learn, and then we plan, and then we implement. This is and will be an ongoing mandate. Barriers to accessibility in 2024's Oseh Shalom looks very different than those of the 1991 Oseh Shalom. The concerns and the needs of Oseh Shalom have revealed themselves in ways that our membership could not have anticipated. Gender-neutral bathrooms were not a thing. You had to live with the pronouns that matched your gender assigned at birth. Same-sex couples could not be married, and our youth could not openly transition, not physically or mentally. In providing a safe space for all, we need to educate ourselves and our community in an open and honest and current way. Let us learn about proper and respectful use of pronouns. I am Beth, and my pronouns are she and her. Well, duh, you may say, I've known you forever. But when we all make our pronouns clear, no one sticks out for simply clarifying their own. How do you do that? When you meet somebody, along with your name, add the simple phrase after your name, my pronouns are. That is easy peasy. Consider adding your pronouns to your name tag or to your email signature. Low effort, high yield. Make it the norm. We include you in the values of understanding of your personhood. You are welcome here. If you are a Jew by birth or a Jew by choice, if you are a curious friend or a neighbor, if you are seeking a connection, you are welcome. We welcome you. How do we? Do we welcome those with physical disabilities in the same way? The indignant and reflexive answer is yes, but I challenge you to think outside of that answer. People with disabilities make up the world's largest minority group. Globally, around 10% of the world's population lives with disabilities of some kind. 20% of the people in the US have disabilities, and 1 in 10 suffer from severe disabilities, meaning that 10% or more of the population contends with challenges navigating buildings or reading material or hearing announcements or using the restroom. These tasks of daily living, the ability to participate in meaningful ways, are filled with barriers. Some of these barriers are not easy to fix, and some of them will involve a lot of work and a lot of money. I am in no way suggesting that there's a magic spell that will make Oseh Shalom accessible for every person with disabilities. But if we are able to be as welcoming as we hope to be, we need to look hard around the building. The RDEI committee at Oseh Shalom is working diligently to make our building accessible. Along with that, we are engaged in survey study, both secular and halachically, to make sure that along with an accessible building, we are an accessible community. I've been living each day of the last 12 years with declining vision. I'm what's termed as low vision. Even though I know almost every nook and cranny of Oseh Shalom by heart, I am often so uncomfortable here that I cannot experience the programming the way that I once could. For example, after Havdalah, when the lights are flipped on without warning, I'm practically knocked off my feet. I can't read the handouts because the font is too small or the ink is not dark enough. What can we do? Not just for me, but for the needs of those others living with vision issues. Can we rewire the entire building to create softer, gentler lighting? No, that's not exactly practical or realistic. But we can print larger handouts. We can say, I'm turning on the lights before turning on the lights. These are small steps. They are also easy peasy. But clearly my visual issues are not the same as other people with low vision or blindness. As a community, it's our responsibility that we find flexible and affordable ways to improve access. What about tablets with the prayer books already loaded in them? That way a person with vision needs can make adjustments to the screen that are for them. There are programs and apps to work with people's hearing aids to allow them to more immersive experience. The technology has changed more than a little since we first acquired the hearing assistive devices that we have. But the good news, what does fully accessible Oseh Shalom look like? Well, multiple professional surveys have taken place to evaluate the accessibility of our physical space. Rest assured, any suggested and implemented changes to our building have been and will continue to be respectful to the integrity of our beautiful and the original design of this building. The creation of the speed table was a direct result of the efforts of the RDEI committee, their commitment to provide a safer entrance into the building. The committee, in collaboration with Reconstructing Judaism Movement, is developing education programs to assist our membership in navigating the most current language and providing the tools to make sure that we are not only a welcoming community, but we manifest our intention into action. Soon, there will be architecturally approved handrails to improve access to the Bima, and there will be motion-activated stair lights. We are researching improved hearing assistive devices and programs that work best with modern hearing aids for those in need of enhancement for a clear hearing experience. We are working on improving in-house printed materials to improve the Oseh Shalom experience for those living with low vision. The accessibility to the bathroom is being evaluated. If you can't go here, then you probably won't come here. There are many more large and small projects that we are researching. The Oseh Shalom building, the physical manifestation of our welcoming heart. So remember, that we want anyone that enters our home to know that they are safe and protected, and that the Ner Tamid is welcoming for all. Thank you.